for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
We're price and racing this bitch. So, price is racing. Did I say just price and racing?
This is it sounds very interesting.
Shut up, Miguel. You know what? This might be your last time on the show, man.
No.
You're real close to getting on the book. One of the original Four Horsemen.
Yes, we know, Tony. We know. If you was to tell me a WWE superstar is a rapist, I would pick Enzo Amore to be that guy.
Jesus.
To license.
Demand that everyone,
To
eliminate themselves.
Yeah.
Fired,
She would do that shit too, little bitch.
Mr. Tony most definitely did say that.
Thank you.
You're gonna give this guy from the UK all this credit? Come on. The Hurricane gets back into WWE because of me. I want my credit. The guy just flipped a friggin' ambulance and truck.
But he struggled to lift Michael Cole.
Okay, so Mr. Reek, really? We're gonna do this?
Yes, we are doing this.
Tony, you're a lot of things, but cool.
Oh, what the hell? I told you that. See, you guys don't listen to me. You guys gotta start listening to me, man.
Rumour has it he's going back to being broken again, not woken.
Yeah, because they said
he's clearly fallen asleep again, hasn't he? So.
That's Jimmy Fallon's thing, to look lost.
To license.
The challenge Elias to a fight. Allow. I'm done. I'm fucking done, man. Jesus Christ.
Here's your headline.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Wrestling POV. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the intern, Miguel.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
And the third wheel.
Wait
What?
a second, Mr. Tony.
Jesus Christ, you're messing me up already, man.
Hey, how's everybody doing? What's going on?
Oh, my God. And the third wheel, Rick Serrano III.
Hey, people. And you know what, Tony? I'm going to cut you off right here because we have a special guest. The British are coming. The British are coming. Oh, my God. I've been waiting so long for this. All the way from the UK. The Ocho Perfecto himself. My fellow 38 lads member, Matt Nowak.
Hello there.
Dang, that's way over there, huh? Oh, damn, Miguel, really? Jesus. He just started, and then he's
I see the big deal.
Jesus. Matt, welcome to the show. A two-time Wrestling POV champion, and no longer the longest reigning now, right?
No, unfortunately not, apparently.
Yeah, who took over that? Wilfredo.
Continuous pay-per-views.
Continuous
for that.
Yes, do it, man. Because I was the first ever Wrestling POV champion. I was the first ever two-time Wrestling POV champion. And with our forces combined, we are the greatest Wrestling POV champion of all time. The 38 lads together. What a hater.
All right, well, we got lots to cover today. This is going to be one of the big shows. We have the Royal Rumble coming up this weekend. Of course, tonight we have NXT Takeover Philly. We're going to give you our predictions on that. The Royal Rumble Wrestling POV pay-per-view points game has just gotten a lot better and with a twist. Of course, we will do a live Facebook on Sunday to determine what number everybody's going to get for the Royal Rumble. If we don't have 30 participants, we're price and ricing this bitch. So, price is ricing. Did I say just price and ricing?
Price of rice, yeah.
Oh, yeah, what the price of ricing? Oh, wait, that's racist. Anyway, that was wrong. So whoever this advantage is going to lead into WrestleMania to where you will get an additional extra 10-point lead in front of everybody else. Then, of course, your Royal Rumble pick, which every match on the card, with the exception of 2, which is on the pre-show, that are 5 points. Every match on here is 10 points. So, with that being said, we have, like I said, we got lots to talk about. And also, I've been holding off on this for a while, and then now it's going to happen. There's certain things that happen during the show that kind of needs to be punished, so to speak. That needs to be on a timeout, so to speak. I know a certain somebody does it. I don't know who. I just forget. But we're going to start our own, and we're calling it The Book. So if you do something that's, how should I say, not worthy of talking about, or something that's really pisses me off, then your name gets on the book. So once it gets on the book, then it's going to be a little difficult to take you off. But at least every week we'll review it, and then if you deserve to be off the book, then you'll be off the books. If not, you can stay on there. You can stay on there for a year. Okay, that's how long that shit could be. So
this is it sounds very interesting.
Shut up, Miguel.
Because it sounds very familiar to somebody that wears a scarf.
Anyway, without further ado, before we talk about anything else, we have to discuss the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Rick.
All right, and before we do that, let's get into some birthdays. Yahoo! All right, our first birthday, the Honky Tonk Man turned 65.
Damn.
Wow.
65. Yeah. Kenny Casanova has been doing a little tour with him in upstate New York.
I saw that, man. What the heck is he doing with that hair?
Well, he said that he's not going to dye it anymore because his hair is starting to fall out. So,
but it's down his back.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's
like aliens are coming. I mean, Honky Tonk. Listen, I think you're great. Maybe a little overrated when it comes to the Intercontinental title reign. But if you want to come on the show,
hell no. No, and Matt, you agreed with him? Oh, geez.
Yeah, definitely. So overrated.
You know what? This might be your last time on the show, Matt.
No.
You're real close to getting on the book. All right. Well, anyway, but it was funny watching because Kenny was teaching them how to do Facebook Live and all this other stuff. It was pretty funny. All right.
Well, Kenny, get him on the show, Kenny.
We'll get him on the show. Sure.
All right. Next up, somebody from Tony's era, Ivan Putski, turned 77 years old.
Ivan Putski. Wait, how old?
The Polish Hammer, 77 years old.
Damn. All right. Well, hey, happy birthday.
Yeah.
One of the original small guys, I tell you.
Yeah. The Polish Power.
Polish Power.
Speaking of power, Animal turns 58 years old.
Jesus, man, 58? Dang.
Still holding on to that mohawk.
He's still holding on to it, yeah. Doing a lot of Comic-Cons and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. 2 of his sons are in the NFL.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I remember watching him in a show over here once when I was a kid. I opened the door on him. Wasn't good. He is fuming with me. He was not happy.
I think
pushed it right into him.
I think one of his sons plays for the Rams, right?
I believe so, yes. But Matt Nowak almost died.
Very much.
Dang.
And it was like, doomsday device. All right, moving on. Tully Blanchard turned 64 years old.
Damn, Tully. You know what they need to do is sign his daughter already.
They got Ricochet in there. Might as well get her.
Yeah, she's a beast, man. I like how she wrestles. All right, well, happy birthday. One of the original 4 Horsemen.
Yes. We know, Tony. We know.
You sure?
Last but not least, Maryse Moneve. Maryse turns 35 years old.
She's my pick to win the Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
She's a little late, but...
Yeah, we had Todd Silver, who was obsessed with Maryse.
Yeah. Keep it in your pants, Todd.
I don't know how he's doing lately, but he must be furious with Maryse's pregnancy.
He's got to be in the corner or something, doing the mankind.
Oh, Maryse. Oh, man. All right, so it is now time for the wrestling news from around the world. All right, listen, ladies and gentlemen. Vince McMahon has made an announcement. The XFL is back in 2020. Listen, Matt, I see you upset about this. What, you don't like football?
I like football. Just, he's going to ruin it yet again.
You think so?
Money can this guy lose?
I mean, that's what happens when you have money. You can lose it and still have money.
He sold a few of his shares.
$200 million.
Yeah, well, the total cost to bring back the XFL is going to cost about $100 million, and according to Vince, like even before he made this announcement, was that he said that if it fails, it's because he let it fail, but. If it succeeds, because he's going to make sure it succeeds. I mean, I don't think he wouldn't bring it back if he didn't think it was going to was going to fail. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? Who knows what he's going to do?
Well, he said he's going to give it 2 years to build up and do it the right way, and it's all about the fans this time. He said he's going to try to pick up the pace of the game, and he's just going to look out for the fans. He doesn't want this. Because the NFL is the no fun league. At least now the XFL will be the extremely fun league. Mm-hmm. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Rick, please.
Jesus Christ.
Was that supposed to be a joke? That was like not even funny. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Mr. Rick, don't shut up my son his mouth. What? Alright, moving on to more serious news. Enzo Amore fired over rape allegations. You saw it, we reported it earlier in the week that he was suspended, and a couple of days later, he has been released by the WWE. Now, people are saying, well, wait, how can you fire him when we don't know if it's true or not? The problem is, he waited 3 months to bring it up. He didn't tell WWE about this.
No. And that's his own fault.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, if he now, do you guys think that if he would have said something to the WWE about what happened, would he be champion now?
Absolutely not.
No.
All right, so how does it... All right, my thing is, and of course I'm not condoning it or anything, but how do we know that this actually happened?
See...
There's a lot of conflicting stories on this because there was one person that came out and says they know this lady personally and she has a history of lying. She posted a video of a fake pregnancy just to get this guy to get back with her or some shit. And on top of that, they're saying that night that it allegedly happened that she was the one doing coke and meth and all this other shit. So, I mean, was Enzo there? Yeah, he probably was. Who knows? But my thing is that with them doing the drug testing policy almost every day, you know, don't you think he would have been tested and he would have came out positive? I mean, I don't know. I'm not sticking up for Enzo, but I mean, some of these things just doesn't add up to me.
I mean, just if you to play devil's advocate, because just that's what I do. Looking at the guy that made that video about the girl, he opens up saying, I wore this shirt 3 days in a row, and I haven't, like, alright, right off of that, I'm like, this is not, like, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah.
my what's his name? Impression. What's that dude's name, bro?
Oh, Vince Russo.
Vince Russo, bro.
Jesus.
But bottom line is, we don't know what the facts are yet. But what we do know is, if you was to tell me a WWE superstar is a rapist, I would pick Enzo Amore to be that guy.
Jesus Christ, man.
He just comes off as a slime ball. I hope he didn't do it, but if he did it, I hope he gets the full extent of the law.
And he does, yeah, absolutely. And I agree with you on that, but I don't know. His career is done, just like who's the other one I don't like? Rich Swann.
Yeah. Well, thank you for bringing that up. Because Rich Swann has been cleared from all charges as prosecutors determined that there was insufficient evidence to continue on with the case.
Oh my God!
Insufficient evidence. How?
Get out of here!
How? They have witnesses.
No, sorry, I don't like it.
So he has been cleared of all his charges.
He ain't coming back.
What do you think, Matt? You think he's coming back?
He'll come back, but it'll be low on the ladder again. He'll have to build himself back
No.
up again. Yeah.
Not coming back. I don't want him to come back. No, I don't want to see that bullshit dance.
Oh, well, speaking of not wanting to see that, Randy Orton's wife was upset that Randy Orton was left out of Raw 25.
Yeah.
Why is she getting involved? You know?
It's true.
His own battle, you know?
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, there's no reason. No, I don't care. No. Moving on. Stephanie McMahon is going to be doing ringside commentary during the Women's Royal Rumble. Are you guys excited about that?
No. You know what it's going to lead to. She's not just going to sit at all match. There's going to be some interference.
Or are we going to hear celebrate?
What a ding dong.
Are we going to have Stephanie McMahon in the Royal Rumble?
Oh my God. I think so, to be honest. I really do.
Yeah.
I think so, and I think what's going to end up happening is that they're going to attack her. Everybody.
Possibility.
Yeah.
Or she'll come in and demand that everyone,
To
eliminate themselves.
Yeah.
Fired, you know.
She would do that shit too, little bitch.
Or maybe she'll just be as good a commentator as her father was. How about
Ooh,
that, guys?
Damn.
He was great. No, I'm like,
He was. I don't think she'll. No.
WrestleMania.
No, I don't want to hear that from her. I really don't. Don't.
Monday Night Raw.
Oh.
You don't want to hear that?
No, I don't.
All right, NXT news. Gargano defeated the Velveteen Dream to retain his title shot tonight at NXT Takeover. Now,
Wait, what?
Gargano defeated Velveteen Dream to retain his title shot, because if he would have lost, he would have lost his title shot.
Yeah.
So, are we excited about this? Gargano versus
No.
Andrade Cien Almas?
No.
I've got a theory on this one.
What's your theory, Matt? Let it lead.
I know what you're going to say. But go ahead.
You know who's due to come back soon? Ciampa.
Yep.
Ciampa.
Yeah, if you would have gave me 2 more seconds, I would have said it myself.
Next thing, bang. Leads to a new program going forward for them both.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Matt Nowak.
Matt's been listening to the show because I said that shit a while ago, Matt.
Did you?
I did. Yes, I did.
Mr. Tony most definitely did say that.
Thank you.
You're going to give this guy from the UK all this credit? Come on. Moving on. 205 Live will be getting a GM who will explain about the recently vacant title.
Well, who do you think it'll be?
Well, let me get into this. So, on Monday morning or Tuesday morning, after they announced that Enzo got fired, I put out an Instagram post on our Instagram page at WPOV, and I put that Hurricane should be that guy. He should be the hero that comes back. Would you know it, that my man Shane Helms, I call Shane Helms, is my man, he went and liked that little comment, and then not only that, later on in the day, this mofo, I can call him a mofo because he's my boy, this mofo is going to go take a picture with his cruiserweight titles and say, hey, WWE, I know a guy. Whoa. Whoa. You taking credit? So I went on his Instagram page and I commented in there and I said, hey, Shane Helms, it sounds familiar where you got this idea from, LOL. And this mofo like that too. So he knows what he's doing. So if Shane Helms, aka the Hurricane, gets back into WWE because of me, I want my credit. You guys have witnessed it. You heard it here. You see it on Instagram. I got the pictures and the proof. I'm telling you, if Gregory Shane Helms is back on 205 Live, I'm going to be pissed.
But will you watch 205 Live, though?
Oh.
I would, absolutely.
That's a good question.
Absolutely. I love the Hurricane.
The only good part of that show, though.
Yeah, that's true. But there's also, what do you think about Rockstar Spud? There talks about Rockstar Spud being the GM.
Yeah, but I'd rather see him wrestle than be a GM.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, it's got to be someone that's out of the ring, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they also said he was a former WWE guy, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's true.
So it's leaning towards the stand back. I swear to God. I swear I will be pissed off. You know what? That's all I got for the news.
Damn, all right. Shit. Take it easy, my friend. All right, so on to rumors. All right, there's news of possible sale of the WWE to Fox. There's big negotiations going on with that, and I think they're going to hold off until they have the XFL up and running. And I think they're going to try to do it as a package deal. That's just my opinion. But Sports Illustrated is saying that the company is being careful to not add expenses. And Triple H is reiterating that Vince McMahon will listen to offers on his pre-takeover conference call. So I don't know what that means, but it's just we'll see where they go with it. I don't know, man. I think if they go to Fox, it's already bad enough that it seems like they're staying away from. Go to FX, I'd say. That way they can be, rated R now. But I don't know. This PG crap is not for me, and they're going to be asking for a lot of money.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh God, yeah. But I don't know what direction to go with it. I mean, it's just one of those things. We'll see what happens. Now, if you guys heard about the whole steroid thing that's been going on with Roman Reigns?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's the WWE considers the steroid accusations against Roman Reigns to be non-issue, and plans remain in place for him to win the Universal title from Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So they're not punishing him, even though it looked like it did on Monday Night Raw. But after my next rumor, you guys are really going to be like, oh, damn. But, yeah, it seems like they're really pushing it. I got a whole big scenario in my head about what's going to happen at the Royal Rumble. And it might surprise some people. Might not. You guys probably won't even give a shit, but I don't know. All right, what? You said no?
I won't.
Right, well, whatever. Anyway, it's my last rumor. Braun Strowman has some big plans in store for him for WrestleMania 34. The current plan for Strowman is to face The Miz for the IC belt at WrestleMania, and what will be one of his biggest matches, one of the biggest matches for the show. What do you guys think about that? I like it.
The Miz has got to be on he has to have a prominent role at Mania. He's had such a good 2017, and he's come back now looking better than ever, truth be told. So he's got to have a good match.
And I think he will.
I agree. But does The Miz go over
on Braun Strowman?
Huh?
Shit.
What?
I think, honestly, though, this would be built up to probably one of the good matches on WrestleMania, but I think for Braun to have his first title, it should be the IC title, my opinion.
Okay.
My opinion.
I mean, the guy just flipped a friggin' ambulance and truck.
But he struggled to lift Michael Cole.
That's true. That's true. That sounds familiar too, Tony. You okay? You just
I'm on a roll. I have been on this new medication, and that's messed up. So that's all I got for the rumors. What do you got for injury?
All right, Samir Singh. Oh my God! Samir Singh has a torn ACL. He had surgery, and he's gonna be out a minimum of 6 months.
Wow. So they're gonna go with the other brother then, right?
The other brother. I mean,
they're done.
They're done, right?
No, I don't think so. Because there was a few months ago where they said that they were thinking about releasing the Singh brothers, and they didn't. So there, up yours.
Well, they should put him in 205 Live now. The other brother.
Okay. All right, sure. But they still have the one other Singh brother walking with them.
So put him in 205 Live. Don't have him walking with him. It only works with 2.
Jesus. All right. I disagree with it, but all right. What else you got?
That's all I got.
Oh damn! Should we go on to Raw notes then?
Let's do it.
All right, the Raw 25. There has been a lot of people not really liking this. People, especially at the Manhattan Center.
Oh man.
Yeah, I heard that someone paid up to like $1,300 for a ticket. Oh,
Christmas.
I heard somebody even flew from Ireland to.
Wow.
And rumor got Matt. Was that you? And I know Ireland, but and
it's close enough.
That's true. Wow. All right, you know what? Just let me go on the Raw notes anyway. So,
Mr. Tony,
what?
Didn't somebody here go to Madison Square Garden?
Actually, go ahead and tell the story.
Okay, so Mr. Reek, really? We're gonna do this?
Yes, we are doing this.
Mr. Reek was walking around the city, and some guy said he had tickets to Monday Night Raw 25 at Madison Square Garden. And guess what? Mr. Rick gave him $150. Not funny. Not funny.
Got him. All right. We'll go. Let's go to Raw notes. All right. The beginning of the show, it opened with Stephanie McMahon and Shane McMahon in the middle of the ring, and welcoming the crowd to the Raw 25. They introduced their pops, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. He comes down to the ring, and everybody's doing the, praise him thing or whatever that shit is. And
why was Shane there?
Well, that's his son, maybe?
He's SmackDown, and the thing is, he's praising Monday Night Raw.
That is true. I did catch that, which is funny. But, and it does. Shane. Vince is so funny because he really knows how to work the crowd. Rick, you said earlier that he was really good on the mic, which he was. As a commentator, he was really, really good. But as a character, geez, he knows how to work it and he knows how to do it. And he came in there as a babyface and quickly turned heel when Shane and Stephanie offered him a plaque from a GoFundMe account, and I was like, "What the fuck? Are you serious?" And they tried to present it to Vince, and Vince quickly turned it around and straight up became heel and just bashing everybody in Brooklyn. I thought that was a funny segment right there, but the crowd popped huge once they heard the glass shatter, and here comes Steve Austin, and didn't say a word though. I heard he was upset about that.
Go ahead, Matt. How bad was it?
That was awful. Why bring him back? All he needed was a couple of lines. Just the generic catchphrases would have been fine.
Yeah, I agree. All right, sure. Then what? And then, but of course, think about it too. Till this day, the fans still chant "what" after just about every freaking promo. It's crazy. But actually, I heard that he was a little upset because he didn't get, didn't say anything. He just went out there, did the stunner, and broke out. The one thing I found funny, what?
he couldn't get his leg up to do the stunner, so he should relax with that.
No, the man still looked good, and he was still in good shape. Gotta give him credit there, Rick.
Yeah, Circle's in shape too, Tony.
That is true. That might be mine, but anyway. So the one part I liked was when Vince was trying to say that he's a member of the AARP group, and the fact that he's a senior citizen and he lives in a retirement home, and then totally threw Shane under the bus and said, "But Shane looks great, doesn't he?" Then, did you guys catch what Vince did after him and Steve Austin had that little celebration with the beer? Did you catch what Vince did? What'd he do?
Poured a beer on Shane.
Poured beer on Shane. That was such a total rib. Shane had no idea what the hell. He was like, what the fuck? Try getting out the ring. Now, you know what I think would have been so much better with this segment if Steve Austin would have stunned Stephanie. I think that it would have brought it right overboard with it. But I kind of dug it. What do you guys think, seriously, of this the opening segment?
This opening segment was the best part of the show. Yeah. I had chills. I was giggling. I was really giggling. I was just like, oh, so cool. I was just really excited about it. I was like, all right, there's a lot of potential here.
Yeah.
And it went down.
That's it. It started off so well. Like, you think, oh, we're onto something here. It's going to be a good show. And then just, well, we all know what happened.
Yeah, we do. All right, so then up next, it was the women's. It was Sasha Banks, Bayley, and who's the other people?
All the women on the Raw roster.
Okay, all the women on the Raw roster. But my notes is messed up. I can't see who was in the match. Anyway, who won the match?
It was Asuka, Bayley, Mickey, Sasha
that crew
that won the match.
Yeah.
So then, which was odd, was after the match, an impromptu battle royal broke out, which Asuka ended up throwing everybody out of the ring. So now, Rick, we always went by if the person goes over the go home show before a pay-per-view, they generally don't win at the pay-per-view. Yep. What are your thoughts on that?
So Asuka ain't winning.
Asuka ain't winning. Matt, what do you think? I mean, we're gonna go through the predictions earlier, so don't give away everything. But what did you think about that segment of Asuka throwing everybody out, making herself look like she's like the total dominant one?
Yeah, I thought it was too predictable that she's now going to go on and win the Rumble. So I don't know, it mixes it up a bit, I guess. Opens it up to people thinking, she's probably not going to win it now.
No.
But,
I got a pretty cool prediction later on, and you're probably gonna disagree with me or agree with me or make up your own. I don't care. But
I mean, Tony, you're a lot of things, but cool.
Oh, what the hell, man? Come on, man!
Jeez, it's seeing my boy Matt. He's bringing out the fire in me. He's bringing it back.
Oh, Lord.
I'm getting that third title reign. It's coming.
It's coming to the UK, Rick.
Oh, damn. Wow, what's going on here?
Maybe we'll do the Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn.
That's an idea.
That's not allowed. All right, so up next it was Kurt Angle had a backstage segment, including cameos with Jonathan Coachman, Harvey Whippleman, the Brooklyn Brawler, Brother Love, Teddy Long, and who was the last one that came out?
Our boy, the Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman. The Boogeyman's in his late 40s, and he still looks jacked.
I think he's in his 50s now.
No, he's in his 40s.
50s.
40s. Look it up. Look it up, damn it. So. All
right, well, that segment was okay. I mean, it could have been a lot better.
I dug it because of the fact that it brought out some of the old school guys. But they didn't do shit. But you know what? I kind of get it just because of the fact that they can't do much now. You know what I'm saying? They really can't. They can't. Come on, man. What could they do? There they are. I mean, Jesus, man. We had MVP sitting there playing cards, And MVP kept looking at the camera like, am I on film? Did you notice that?
Wasn't even there. Like, he's hardly 20, Raw legend. Hardly.
What was that, man?
Didn't he spend most of his time on SmackDown?
He did. Well, MVP was mostly on SmackDown.
That's right. That's right.
Also, Boogeyman is 53, turning 54 this year.
I told you that. See, you guys don't listen to me. You guys gotta start listening to me, man. I'm telling you.
Yo, the dude has been married since 1984.
Jesus, really?
Yes. Like, I wasn't even born.
Nor was I.
Tony was about 30.
Damn. Jesus Christ. You guys are horrible. All right, sure, I guess. You guys are mean. All right, so then after that, what happened? Oh, they went to the Manhattan Center where the Undertaker came out and cut his promo. Were you guys confused with the promo as much as I was?
It just had no direction.
No, I mean, is he retired?
What was he? Yeah, I don't know what happened. But there was one thing I did notice though, it was pretty good. You probably noticed as well, is that he didn't come out with his hat or his gloves.
No, he came up with the old, well, not the old school, but he had the ministry.
Yeah.
The ministry outfit on. I noticed that, and
he also had a weave on because his hair is not that long.
His hair is that long. Yeah, his hair is about that long. I don't think Undertaker wears a weave.
Listen, I'm from Brooklyn. I've seen plenty of weaves.
That's true.
That was natural horse hair right there.
Jeez. All right, so what are we getting at with this promo though? I mean, is he going to do a surprise entrant at the Royal Rumble, or
hell no?
Is he going to look for somebody to wrestle with at WrestleMania?
I honestly think in a minute I don't know if he's clear to compete, so they don't want to commit to anything yet. If he starts trying to pull out Cena or something now, and it's just then he's not clear to compete, what are they going to do? You know?
Yeah, they've been advertising, well, not advertising, but the speculating is a Roman John Cena versus Undertaker match at WrestleMania. So I don't know if I'm like on board with that though.
Yeah.
To be honest, I mean, I don't know. I'd rather see somebody else, but anyway. So then the WWE paid tribute to former general managers, bringing out John Laurinaitis, William Regal, Eric Bischoff, and of course the current GM Daniel Bryan. The one thing I liked about this was, I popped for Eric Bischoff. I was like, all right, good for him. But just the look between Daniel Bryan and The Miz, you see that? They're still going along with that storyline. Yeah. So I kind of dubbed that, and which led on to the next match, which was The Miz versus Roman Reigns. I thought this was a good match, even though it was the only second match of the night. It was good. The Miz ended up retaining his belt. What are you guys' thoughts on that? I think he deserves it for sure.
I told you last week I was petrified of this because now that he won, Roman may win the Royal Rumble.
No, and Roman will not because of what I'm going to predict. That you know what I was talking about, right? Predict. Damn it. Later on in the show.
You're talking a lot about dicks, huh?
Say what?
You're talking a lot about dicks, huh?
No, nasty.
What?
That was gross. That's Mimi's job. But anyway. Don't tell her that, man. She'll kick my ass, but all right. So, guys, you didn't like the match or no?
The match was good. But first of all, this should have been the main event.
You think so?
Yeah, nothing else was going on in Raw. So you might as well be in the event. But it was good. I think it was the best match of Raw, if that's saying much.
Damn. You had to go there with that, huh? All right, so up next, it was Christian and the Peep Show with special guests Jason Jordan and Seth Rollins. Holy shit, man. Jason Jordan couldn't even talk.
No.
And a source told me that they were there, and they said it was so loud that they couldn't even hear Jason Jordan talking on the mic. So it was much louder in person than it was on TV. And damn, if that's not a sign to turn the guy heel, come on, man. Seriously. Then the bar interrupted. A fight broke out. What happened after that? I can't see nothing on my notes. My printer caved on me.
I think they went back to the Manhattan Center.
Did they? No.
And they had Bray versus Matt.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
All right, sure. Yeah, they did. But even that match, I'm like, all right, why? Number one, why they're doing that match now?
Yep.
All that build up, and now it's done. I mean, so where do they go from there? They're gonna keep going and do the Hardy compound and whatever that shit's called.
Unless they put them together.
Rumor
has it he's going back to being broken again, not woken.
Because they said
he's clearly fallen asleep again, hasn't he? So.
Get Matt Nowak with the jokes.
Right? That's funny.
It says UK people don't got a sense of humor.
But it's true though. They said that they aren't going to get the rights to the broken gimmick now. So
they've already got them.
It's already done.
Yeah, they got them like a week ago.
Oh, no,
you heard it here on WPOV first is what happened.
Or second.
We announced that last week, but it was the whole space-time continuum. So we said it today because you just said it, but what happened really was we told you to say it today last week.
Sure. I agree. All right. Then up next, it was Charlotte Flair making an appearance, and
oh God,
her daddy came out, and they pretty much wooed. That's all they did was wooed. They went wooed.
Blew the mic.
Huh?
She almost blew the mic.
I had my headphones in it, just blew my eardrum.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah,
I mean, she gotta get away from her father.
Yeah, that I agree with. I mean, but even if you wanted to bring Ric Flair back, they should have had him in a different capacity, man.
Everybody should have been brought in a different capacity.
True. That is true. All right, so then up next, the WWE paid tribute to the female Trailblazers, bringing out the Bella Twins. Yeah. Really? What?
Real Trailblazers.
Exactly.
Terry Runnels.
Lillian Garcia.
By the way.
What's that?
Terry Runnels. She looks so old.
She does. My God. But all right.
I love Terry.
Maurice, Lillian Garcia, Maria Kanellis. I mean, two pregnant women there. Kelly, Michelle McCool, Tori Wilson, Jacqueline. Jacqueline looks good. I think she can still throw down. And
her hairline called.
No. See, that she needs a new weave for. So, then it was last but not least Trish Stratus. Good pop for her. So, but my thing is, I don't think she's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
I don't think so either.
For some reason,
I don't want her to be in it either.
I don't either.
Stratus fan either.
Jesus Christ! She's from Canada, man. You should like her.
Oh.
You know? No, didn't work. All right, sure.
She was from the UK, maybe.
Oh,
like
Jesus!
Paige.
Like Paige. All right, so then backstage it was Chris Jericho.
Tony.
What?
I just had to interrupt because Lita was upset because she wasn't invited.
I thought they said she was. But she had something going on.
She said on Twitter she was not invited.
But she made it onto the chairs, though, at least.
Yeah, she was like, I'm happy that I'm on the chairs for Raw 25, but I was not invited to the show.
Jesus Christ. So, all right, well, maybe she might make an appearance at the Royal Rumble.
Oh, please, no.
No?
I want Victoria. If I don't hear Victoria's music from Tattoo, I'm going to be upset.
But she's still wrestling as well.
Yeah, she's still wrestling. Yeah. So, all right. Then Chris Jericho made an appearance in backstage of the segment with Elias. So obviously my rumors came true. That's why you got to listen to the show because my rumors are the shit.
Did you just call your rumors shit?
Yeah, I did. Damn it, son of a bitch. So he looks at Elias and looks at his scars. Says, when did Elias start wearing scars? Was that the first time?
He's wearing a lot more.
That's what I I was like, wait a minute. He never used to wear a lot of scars. Anyway, so then Jericho asked him if he wants to sing him a song, if he can borrow his guitar. Elias was like, no. And then Jericho said, no, I got my own. He played the song, which obviously turned into the list. Gee, I wonder where he got that from. Which was pretty funny. Ended up being Elias down at ringside. Played a song for the ring, Jesus Christ. An insulted celebrity guest star, Jimmy Fallon.
He was late, by the way.
Was he really?
That wasn't supposed to be his thing. He was supposed to do something backstage.
Oh, really?
Late. Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Speaking of Jimmy Fallon, did you not see Triple H tear it down with that Moana song?
That was hilarious.
Yeah, man.
That was so funny.
I gotta say, Steph was pretty good as well.
Steph was really good.
She was.
And, New Day, voice is my thing, man. But New Day did their thing as well. I mean, the whole thing was really good. And then Jimmy Fallon, you show up late, bro? Like, you gonna do us dirty like that?
He looked so lost throughout the whole bit.
Yeah.
That's Jimmy Fallon's thing, to look lost. And if you watch SNL, anything he ever does is like, what?
Jesus.
He's lost. That's
we do get Fallon out here, you know that,
I'm sorry. I thought you had somebody else like John Oliver.
Jesus Christ. How do you take that, Matt?
First of all, it's not. This is good banter, back and forth.
Good banter.
This is what good teammates do.
I don't know. All your hosts are so bad, we had to give you James Corden, you know?
God, no.
All right.
Dude, it's so...
All right, so back to Elias. John Cena interrupted. He got a big pop there. Normally he's always half and half. No, he did, Rick. He got a big pop. He did. Got a big pop. Take it. Take it like a man.
Hey.
Oh, whoa. I didn't go there with that. Jesus.
Nice job.
Whoa!
Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
Every time Matt makes a joke, we're going to start going...
All right, so John Cena interrupted and challenged Elias to a fight. Allow. I'm done. I'm fucking done, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus, man.
John Cena challenged him to a fight, and Elias gave him a fight as he popped him upside the shoulder with the guitar.
That was it.
Left
Good segment, but it looks like they're going to go with Elias against John Cena instead of Samoa Joe.
Yeah, well, Joe will be out till about WrestleMania. If not, he'll probably be out until after WrestleMania.
Damn.
Yeah.
So,
well, this is filling the gap between, for Cena, because Undertaker obviously can't do much of a build if he is going to go against Cena. So it fills that gap between now and Mania.
That's true.
There you go.
True. All the way from the UK. Insight. That's it. You can't get it nowhere else. All right. Well, maybe you can, but I'm not sure. So that was wrong. I shouldn't say that. I'm a good host. Anyway, so Heath Slater, he lost a bunch of money in a gigantic poker game with the APA, Rhino, the $1 Million Man was there.
our good friend.
Our good friend. He is our friend.
He is.
All right. Don't say shit. The Usos was there. MVP, Jeff Hardy, Natalya, New Day, and Titus Worldwide. Dana Brooke accusing Slater of cheating, which set up a match between Heath Slater and Rhino against
Titus Worldwide, which was terrible.
That was bad. That was god awful. In the ring, and then all of a sudden, I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but the Dudley Boys came out. Devon, brother, just because you're working backstage doesn't mean you stop working out.
Yo,
he was out of shape. Did you hear the comment from Booker T?
Oh, he threw him under the bus.
He did. He did. Oh, my God. I was laughing so hard. I was like, did Booker T really just say that? Did he just say that?
Tell me, he didn't just say that.
Oh my God, that was awful. It was god
But
awful.
for those of us that didn't hear what he said, can you guys reveal what he said?
Go ahead, Matt. Say what he said.
Oh God, yeah, I think he said he needs to be careful up there because he's put on a few pounds.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Like Booker T just totally threw him under the bus. But the thing of it is, I don't even think he meant to say that. I just think he just said it just to say it, because no one laughed. Well, no, Corey Graves did laugh. He did laugh at it. But, yeah, he was a little bit out there. But nostalgia act. That's all they are now. So
Yeah.
Then in the bag, they showed Mark Henry talking with the Godfather and saying things have changed. And now, was that really the Godfather's wife?
Yes.
Really, that was?
Yes.
Damn, she fine. Man, wow. Okay. So then Mark Henry was flirting.
Maybe he has the rights to censor.
Oh boy, it's terrible, man.
She probably works for him in his Vegas club.
Yeah. That's true. Shit.
For our American listeners, a pub is a bar.
Yeah. Jesus. We got pubs here in America, Rick. Jesus Christ, man.
We gotta get the English translator out.
Oh my God! So then now they go back to the Manhattan Center and the DX reunion for the fifth time in a year.
God Almighty!
Bad.
Terrible.
Then on top of that, what I found funny was just the fact that when Razor Ramon comes out, they cut into commercial. What the hell?
Wait, what? Hey, what?
Hey, yo, no, not yet, Razor, not yet. We're in commercial. Oh, all right, I'll wait. Wow, sounded like Razor was here. Was he? No? All right. Bad segment, in my opinion.
We had Shawn Michaels' eyes are getting further and further apart. X-Pac's hairline is, I don't know what that is. Hair, bro.
Jesus.
Billy Gunn looks great.
He looks jacked. Oh my
Rondo
God.
is just round. He still got that mouthpiece though.
Yeah.
And Triple H is gonna make everything about himself. Like I just
True.
like the Triple H I saw at Jimmy Fallon was way better than the
That too.
The Triple H I saw on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, that's true. And Kevin Nash wasn't there because of he had surgery
On his knee.
on his knee, so he couldn't make it. So
Yeah,
I know, right?
Lost out.
yeah. Then the club came out, which I thought was interesting. I thought they were going to hurt them, but they didn't. Pretty much giving them their blessings to do the too sweet, whatever. And of course, what happened is exactly what I said was going to happen on last week's show. Happened. The Revival came out, got their asses handed to them. They got
the
hurt.
ascension treatment.
Yeah, pretty much. And you know what? I was afraid of that, and it happened. But you know what? Speaking from a wrestling point of view, in my opinion, I think they were happy about it. I really do. To get, super kicked by Shawn Michaels and pedigreed by Triple H. I really do. From a fan's point of view, I think they got hurt.
They got hurt. But which one of them do you think was saying, Triple H, put your balls on my neck?
I don't know. Probably Shawn Michaels, but
Wow.
oh my God, that was terrible. That was just terrible.
That was terrible.
So no, you're right. You're absolutely right. But I don't know. I just
at the end.
What's that?
Sorry, you spotted it at the end when they did the whole Billy Gunn did the whole. Got 2 words for you.
Yeah.
Obviously, PG. Did you see after he did it? You could see Triple H's face was just dropped. Man.
Really?
He was like, oh. He actually turned to him and went, I did it. I said it. It's like, no. He just said, like, no.
I didn't see that. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy Gunn.
So they all got together in the ring. They all did the too sweet, and then that was pretty much it for the Manhattan Center. A waste of $800. Jesus Christ. All right, so back at the Barclays Center, the final segment. Now, oh my God, please help me understand this, man. Why were the old timers there? What were they gonna do? Brother Love? Really? What were you doing there? Jeepers, man. It was bad. It was so bad.
Yo, Kane is nothing without his pyro.
You know what? I gotta agree with you on that.
Yeah.
They're saving $10,000, according from my sources, that they're saving $10,000 per show without the pyro.
So you can't get like $100 to do Kane's little something like a Roman candle or something.
Shit, I'll stand there with the Roman candles and go. I'll probably aim at some people, but you know.
But this last segment was terrible.
It was bad. I mean, jeepers, man. I mean, they punked. To me, they punked out Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but like Braun can't lose though. Like he can't lose right now.
I think he is though.
It makes no sense though. The dude is dominating all of them.
That's true.
Week in and week out.
But like I said, I even got a prediction on that, and that'll be later on the show. But it pretty much ended with Braun Strowman power slamming Brock Lesnar through the table, and it was the segment was just so bad. Oh my God! But we'll see what happens at the Royal Rumble. But that is your Raw. So all right. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause, and when we come back, we got Matt Nowak's top 10 Royal Rumble winners. Did he do justice? We'll be right back.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. Listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with the top 10 Royal Rumble winners right now. And it is Matt Nowak's turn. First of all, Tony Tony altered my list last week, and these are Tony's top 10 Royal Rumble winners. At number 10, Big John Studd. At number 9, John Cena. At number 8, what's they're gonna do? Hulk Hogan. At number 7, Alberto Del Rio. At number 6, Rey Mysterio. At number 5, piece of shit. At number 4, Undertaker. At number 3, HBK. At number 2, Ric Flair. And at number 1, Stone Cold. That Novak.
Yes.
Can you bring back royalty to the top 10 Royal Rumble winners?
Well, I haven't mixed up that much. I gotta be honest with you.
Ooh.
All right.
Controversial, I know. I think first we've got to say an honourable mention to Kane, though, because he's never won it, but
that's true.
Always been a big part of the Rumble.
True.
So, heavyweight, my top 10. So I'll go number 10. It's got to be Big John Studd. I think we've got to keep him where he is.
Yeah.
And this one's probably going to get a reaction here. Number 9, I'm going Batista.
What?
2005, what it meant for Evolution. He could just, because it was him and then Triple H.
Ooh.
I just think it led to a decent enough kind of storyline going forward.
Damn.
Number 8, John Cena.
Okay. Wow.
He's got to be there. Yeah, quite low down. But
we had him at 9.
Did we?
Well,
yeah, we both had him at 9.
Oh, all right. So then you're good.
Number 7, Hulk Hogan. He's got to be there.
All right.
And then 6, Del Rio for, being in the 40-man Rumble.
Yeah.
He's got to be there. Number 5, piece of shit. Alright, number 4, we got Ray, because, he came in, so early. Yeah, and just outlasted everyone. The size of him, it's unheard of.
Yeah.
Number 3, we got HBK.
Okay.
I think if you think of Rumbles, you think of HBK. I think he's
agree
always got to be up there.
I agree.
Number 2, Ric Flair.
Oh.
Ooh.
And obviously number 1, Stone Cold.
God.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes.
All right, so if we look at it, looking at this list, you took out Undertaker to put in Batista.
Ooh.
And Tony took out Yokozuna to put Undertaker in. All right, so obviously you guys lose. No, I can look at this list and I can honestly, I like it. I honestly forgot that Batista won back then. He lost to John Cena when Vince tore his quads.
Yeah. Both of them.
Yeah. That was a bad one. So wow, Batista's really. He won twice and he almost won a third.
No, we don't count the second one. That was just awful.
True.
Yeah.
That is true. Actually, you know what? I want to put, being that we can't say his name, so we'll put piece of shit in the book.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So those of you that does not know who piece of shit is, that's Chris Benoit. So he's officially going. He's the first entrant in the book. There you go.
He's in the book.
He is in the book. Well deserved. So, all right, go ahead, Rick. Sorry, I just wanted to throw that out there.
I really like the list. I mean, it looks very familiar.
It's a damn good list.
It's a damn good list, and I think the three of us together, HBK, Stone Cold, Ric Flair, was our top threes. Like we mixed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But great job, guys. So, it's now up to you, the fans. Next week, we will have you guys vote after the Royal Rumble. We will, not next week's episode, the following episode, we'll put it out there for you fans to vote on which you know is best. Tony, what do you think about Matt's list?
It's odd.
It's interesting.
It's interesting. No, it's actually a pretty good list. Taking out who did he take? He took out the Undertaker.
Yeah.
For Batista, I don't know. That's iffy for me. Batista, even though in his prime, I get it, but I don't know. We gotta let the fans decide.
Alright, yeah, so the fans will decide. We'll put it up on our Facebook page, on Twitter, and Instagram. You guys just vote. # Rick for Rick, # Tony for Tony, and # Ultra Perfecto for Matt Nowak. And just cast your vote and we'll find out who you guys thought had the best top 10.
Yes.
With that being said, Wrestling POV is affiliated with the Collar and Elbow brand. You want to go to collarandelbowbrand.com and save yourself 10% off by using the promo code WPOV. Matt Nowak has promised to buy a number of shirts for all the kids out in the UK by using promo code WPOV. The children of the UK are cold. It's so muggy there. So they need, not muggy, it's cloudy and it's draining a lot. So he wants to buy them the long sleeve tees from collarandelbowbrand.com.
What a good man.
I mean, it's amazing. Thank you, Matt.
Well, I heard something like 600 shirts. Damn.
654 shirts.
654. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
And he's going to be saving 10% with using the promo code WPOV.
And that's all he's got to do.
Thank you. I mean, if you guys were fans like Matt Nowak, we would have you on the show too. All right. It is now time for the SmackDown
Breakdown.
Break it down.
Degenerate into something cool. Just got tired of doing what you're told to do. That's a break, boy. Yeah. That's a break, little man. Break it down.
All right. SmackDown Live opens up with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who talk about how they're going to be winning the WWE Championship and they're going to be the best. And talking about Shane's vendetta, that it backfired, blah, blah, blah. Long opening. I did enjoy the Kevin Owens yap way more than Sami Zayn's, because Kevin Owens put a little extra ep in the yap.
Yeah.
Then AJ came out and ruined it.
He did.
Shut your yip holes up. And, nope. Why are you doing this to yourself, AJ? Like, that's not what you need to do. You need to be talking about cheap shot artists and stuff like that. Don't talk about no yip and nope. They're just clowning AJ. Like, whoever's writing for AJ is got to stop.
They do. Oh, my God. They do.
It's really bad.
You
but
suck,
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
jackass.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are trying to book him to have a match back-to-back, and before Daniel Bryan can tell AJ not to do it, AJ says, I'm going to do it. And, all right. Shane is backstage with Daniel Bryan, and Shane is like, you weren't really going to put him in a match, were you? And then Daniel Bryan was like, no, dude, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to have a vegan latte and not do that. And the only thing was, Bryan asks if Shane is questioning AJ's ability to defend himself tonight, and Shane says he's not questioning AJ's ability tonight. So, bro, Daniel Bryan is definitely going to be the Royal Rumble.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't know.
Soon.
You know what? But the thing is, they got to do something with this damn storyline. It's been going on forever.
True.
Come on, man. Damn. Ugh. All right, go ahead.
I mean, Matt, what do you think is going on with the WWE title? Like, with this whole Shane and Daniel. We've been asking everybody that's been coming on. What do you think?
I don't know. I just know it's got WWE written all over it to have a co-champion, but I can't see it happening though.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
Well, then next up we had Chad Gable versus Jimmy Uso. This was actually a really good match.
It was.
Chad Gable went over and hit that. First of all, that rolling German suplex is everything.
That was
it
nasty.
kicks me out. Somebody say Marty McFly meow.
Oh, Lord.
Mr. Rick, are you talking about Matt Nowak's cat?
Jesus.
Yes, his name's Marty McFly. And he's now on the Rest of the POV podcast. Chad Gable went over, so that means the Usos are winning, right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I think that's where it's going.
I don't know. But then we had Shinsuke Nakamura backstage. Little face. That was a terrible accent.
That's racist.
He's going to deliver a knee to the face, and Baron Corbin walks in and says he don't care about the universe and Nakamura, blah, blah, blah. So Nakamura says, we're going to rumble tonight. Okay? You're so Mexican.
Oh, my God.
All right. Naomi versus Liv Morgan. That was a good match.
It was.
A good back and forth. Liv Morgan starting to grow on me.
I told you that. I did.
If you listen to our past episodes, you can check it out on iTunes, YouTube, and Podbean for free. Make sure you leave a 5-star rating and a comment. And also, now, the Wrestling POV podcast can be found on Spotify.
That's right. We finally. Oh, thank you.
Spotify, people.
Thank you.
If you do not have iTunes, YouTube, or Podbean, there's no more excuses because we are now on Spotify. Yes, people, Spotify has reached out and we took it. We grabbed them in and we said, we want to be on Spotify. Are you going to accept? And they said, we accept. And we said, we accept. And it became a contract and a mutual thing. We are now with Spotify. Listen to the Rest of the POV podcast on Spotify.
Bingo!
There you go. All right. Naomi picks up the win.
Yeah.
And after the match, we had to do it. All the women came out and they started getting thrown out. I'm scared, Tony. I am scared. Matt, are you scared about these women going over the top?
Oh, there's going to be an injury. There's going to be something.
Really? You think so?
Take a bump wrong.
I don't know. I dig it. I really do.
I'm so scared for Nia Jax, bro. It's going to be so She's like, I'm not like most girls. I'm going through the middle room. Then Charlotte Flair came out and was just like, whoever wins, beware. Woo.
What?
Sure.
Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin. This match was A1 steak sauce, man. Man, you get A1 steak sauce out there?
Yeah, we get it.
Alright, just making sure. That's the good stuff. I'll be holding a bottle with it in my pocket. That was a really, really good match. I was really excited about it, and then Randall Orton out of nowhere. I get it. I know why they did it, but he should have
into a one-move man now. You know,
it's true. He should have RKO'd Corbin first.
Yeah.
And then RKO'd Nakamura.
Yep.
But the RKO out of nowhere was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
It was.
Bobby Roode and the New Day versus Jinder Mahal and Rusev Day, and Bobby Roode and the New Day win. Rusev is just dying, man.
Yeah.
Which is why I think something's gonna happen after Royal Rumble.
Oh boy. I don't know. I still think they just dropped the ball on it. I really do.
We will see.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see.
Then we had AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. So now Kevin Owens has been nursing an injury.
Yeah.
So this is why AJ beat him so quickly. And I guess they're going to carry that over into the Royal Rumble match as well, because he just held it off for too long, the calf crusher.
Yep.
I was upset about that, but then I realized it's because he's hurt. But then we had AJ versus Sami Zayn, and that changed everything. That was a great match. That's a great future WWE title match, I believe.
Yeah.
Good back and forth, but then AJ took his third non-title loss in the month. Wow.
Yep.
And Sami Zayn finished him with the Blue Thunder Bomb.
Yeah.
Wow. Shocking. I mean,
I agree.
a little happy. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed SmackDown immensely. But AJ losing 3 matches in a month, that's not good. Not for your champion.
No, not for a champion. No, and I've always said that too. You know,
right.
Champions should not be losing.
Well, that's our SmackDown. It's now time for Raw versus SmackDown, where you, the fans, get to help us vote on whether Raw or SmackDown was better. We take your votes and we say, yeah, you know what? Maybe they were right. So, every Tuesday after SmackDown, go on our Twitter page at WrestlingPOV and cast your vote for whether it's Raw or SmackDown. This week, the fans voted for SmackDown. 69% of the vote went to SmackDown.
Wow.
So, Matt, this is your first Raw versus SmackDown. Raw is currently ahead 22-18. What do you think, Matt?
I think Raw actually got it this week. Raw's been awful, and so SmackDown, to be fair, recently. But I think having Stone Cold and the build-up, the Manhattan Center, like the staging and that on that, it put me over the edge on that, I think.
This sounds like a mark to me.
Jesus.
Wow. Okay. So I'm going to go because SmackDown was way better than Raw. The matches, Jimmy Uso versus Chad Gable, AJ versus Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin, and you know what else was great about SmackDown? They developed stories for the Royal Rumble. They didn't just put out the women of Raw and wave. They didn't have DX come out for 25 minutes. They didn't have Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy end in 5 minutes. Also about Monday Night Raw. Their matches started, went to commercial, and ended 30 seconds after it came back from commercial.
Yeah.
So we saw nothing. So, yeah, and I don't get why you voted for Raw. But it's so, Tony, it is up to you. Do you need 30 seconds, 10 seconds from each of us?
Yeah, I need 10 seconds from each of you.
All right, Matt Nowak, you're on the clock. 10 seconds on why Raw should be SmackDown this week.
As I said, I think there was something different. It was their highest rated show in 4 years? So I think it had something about it. But SmackDown had some really good matches. It was a close call, to be fair, between them both.
All right. Listen, guys, as simple as there was a bunch of marks watching on Monday Night Raw this past week. Obviously, Ultra Perfecto took off his belt and became Matt Nowak for a second. SmackDown had better matches, better entertainment, better stories. SmackDown Live for sure.
All right. You know what? I have to agree with Rick. Even though, it was a 25 Raw, it was downright. It wasn't set up right. SmackDown did have the go home show that they're supposed to have. Where you look at Raw, They had a couple. But at the same time, I agree with Matt. It was the 25-year anniversary. It was awesome to see Stone Cold, even though he didn't say nothing. Still see him to, give the stunner to Vince and stuff like that. So I'm going to go with Matt on this one. I'm going to go with Raw.
Fans, I'm so sorry. I went with you guys, 69%. I mean, some of these guys don't like 69 apparently. So SmackDown was clearly a better show, but the rest of the POV podcast crew has spoken, and this is probably Matt Nowak's last time appearing on the podcast. But Raw is now ahead 23-18 going into the Royal Rumble. And speaking of Royal Rumble, let's go into our NXT Takeover picks. Tony, take it away.
We are going over the NXT Takeover Philly. All right, obviously we're not betting on this one. We're just going to give our predictions on it. So I'll go over it per match, and we'll start off with Matt, Rick, and then me. All right? Sounds good?
Sounds good.
All right, the first match, this was just added. It's the Velveteen Dream versus Cassius Ohno. I'm going with Velveteen Dream. He's been, on fire, so to speak. So he's going over Cassius Ohno. I'm done with him anyway. Matt?
Yeah, same. I'm going to have Velveteen Dream. I reckon he's had a good enough last takeover. I reckon he's got something to prove.
All right, that's true. All right, cool. Rick?
Nobody goes for Cassius Ohno. The guy is Ohno for sure.
That's true. That is true. All right, so then up next, I guess this is going to be the opening match, I'm pretty sure. Roderick Strong versus Lars Sullivan. Matt, who you got on this one?
Lars Sullivan.
Yeah, I agree. Rick?
Yeah, you got to go with Lars Sullivan on this one. I mean, Roderick Strong just doesn't do it for me. And this whole Family Guy thing is not working for him either.
Yeah, keep it on TV. Nothing? Nothing? All right, so I agree. I'm going with Lars Sullivan on this one. So out you go, Mr. Roderick Strong. All right, this is for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Authors of Pain versus the Undisputed Era. Rick, who do you got?
Undisputed Era. I think Authors of Pain are on their way up soon.
I think sooner rather than later. So I agree with you. Undisputed Era goes over, and Authors of Pain gets called up. Matt, who do you got on this one?
Undisputed Era, because once again, I think Authors of Pain are coming up. So, I mean, with War Machine coming in, they're very similar kind of compares. So, I reckon they've got to make space for it.
True. Absolutely. I agree with that, and I agree with the whole War Machine thing, too. Ember Moon versus Shayna Baszler. I'm going with Ember Moon. I think she's going to retain. They can't take it away from her that quick and give Shayna Baszler the title that quick. So I'm going with Ember Moon on this one. Matt, who do you got on this one?
Once again, I'm agreeing with you. Going Ember Moon. I reckon she's got a little run left in her yet.
Oh, absolutely. Rick?
This is a tough call. I'm going to go Shayna Baszler because I think Ember Moon is going to appear in the Royal Rumble.
Ooh.
And, I think she's going to get called up.
Interesting. Up next, Aleister Black versus Adam Cole in an Extreme Rules match. Rick, who you got on this?
I want to say it just to say it. Adam Cole, baby! Aleister Black.
I don't know. I'm giving it to Aleister Black. He's one of those characters that you can't. You got to keep letting him go over, man. So I'm gonna go with Aleister Black on this one. Cool gimmick, cool intro music. He's definitely got to go over. Matt, who you got on this one?
I'm going Adam Cole.
Adam Cole. Damn. All right, Adam Cole, baby. All right, so the main event, NXT Championship, Johnny Gargano versus Cien Almas. I'm going to go with Cien Almas, just like what Matt had said earlier, too. I think Ciampa's coming in, and he's going to interfere in this match, costing Johnny Gargano the match, and that's where their feud's going to go. And, of course, they're going to do another thing for Cien Almas, probably with Aleister Black, I'm going to assume, or Adam Cole. Matt, who you got on this match?
Well, Honestly, I think Johnny Gargano is going to actually do it. Johnny Wrestling over there, and then Ciampa's going to attack him after.
Ooh,
So,
okay, so you're going after. All right.
yeah. Yeah, right-way attack. You know?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Rick.
go with my man Matt Nowak and pick Johnny Gargano.
Alrighty.
I think the same thing's gonna happen, Ciampa. I mean, if you
I heard that one. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right.
Jesus.
Oh, I meant to say, if you would have gave me 2 more seconds, I would have said it myself.
Too
But I
late.
couldn't get it
Too
out.
late. Too late.
Yeah, it's just too. Mr. Rick, please stop trying.
Damn. Jesus, man. Miguel's all
But I
on
do
top
have to
of
say
things.
this. Matt Nowak, your picks, they're not even interesting.
Oh,
They're
damn.
stupid.
They're just stupid, he said?
Well,
Jesus. Leave him alone.
Wow.
All right, so that's your NXT Takeover Philly. All right, now it is time for the Wrestling POV pay-per-view points game, the WWE Royal Rumble. Of course, like I said before, there's only 2 matches that are worth 5 points. The rest are 10-pointers. So, here's the twist. On Sunday, we're going to do a Facebook Live between Rick and myself. We're going to have all the participants. What time are we going on live, Rick?
We'll go on live. The show should be starting about 5, the pre-show. So we'll
Okay.
probably go on live about 4:30 Eastern time.
Okay, we'll do 4 o'clock just to give, an hour between and to give us a chance to spread the word of what number everybody has. So we're going to go off a number generator, and we're going to go on the list of who's playing, and then each person will have a number, and that number will be your pick for the Royal Rumble. And if that person wins, guess what? You get a 10-point advantage at WrestleMania. So you're going to want to pay attention to this one. And, of course, you are going to get your pick, which is going to be worth 10 points. So I have to say, people, when you do your picks, make sure you're picking right and waging the right amount of, because it can hurt you. Trust me. All right. So basically, the bottom line is you get a certain amount of points for each match. You get to pick who you think is going to win, and if they do win, you get the points. But if they lose, you lose those points, and you can be in the negative. And Rick knows about being in the negative. So actually, Miguel does, but it happens, and it can happen.
Oh, Mr. Tony, I heard that about Miguel. You should know. Let me tell you something. Maybe Matt Nowak should be leading this because he had 3 consecutive pay-per-views perfectly.
Alrighty then.
it's true.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So we're gonna start it off with Matt going first, and Rick, and then me. This time I'll get it right. I know I messed it up before. So, all right. So the pre-show. Now, actually, I heard that there's gonna be a Bobby Roode Open in USA Challenge, right? Or USA.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Right there. All right. So I don't want to put that as part of the show because it's going to be hard to determine who comes out. So, I mean, if I were to pick, if they're going to do that, it's got to be like a Kurt Hawkins or somebody that comes out. But I could be wrong. Who knows? But I'm just going to eliminate that part of it. There's still plenty of matches to go over. So that's one of the pre-show matches. So the next pre-show match, it is the Revival versus the Club. This is 5 points. Matt, who you picking and how many points you got on this one?
Is it 5 or 10?
5.
5. I'm going Club with all 5.
The Club, all 5, huh? All right. Rick, who you got?
Oh, I have to go with the Revival. I will go
Ooh.
3.
Okay, interesting. 3 points. All right, I'm going with the Club, and I'm going all 5 too. They've been on a roll lately, so they got to keep that momentum. Of course, the Revival sucks for them, but it might end in a DQ. Who knows? So up next is another pre-show. Kalisto, Lindsay Dorado, right? Is it Lindsay?
Yes.
All right, sounds close. And Grand Metalik versus TJP, Gulak, and Gallagher. This one's 5 points, Rick. Who you got on this one?
I'm going to go with the Mask and give him 3 points.
Oh, all right. Hold on. Let me see the Mask. All right, I'm just writing this down. Normally Mimi does this for me, but you got 3 points, you said?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna go with them too. The baby faces, and I'm gonna go 5 points. Matt, who you got?
See, I'm only going 2 points for that same pick.
So you're going with the baby faces?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 3 points. 2 points. My God.
Yo, Tony, you told people to be careful with their points. They got 2 5-pointers.
Because they're easy. So, all right. Up next, it is for the SmackDown Championship, a 2 out of 3 falls match. The Usos versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. You know what? I was gonna go with the Usos, but what happened with Jay being arrested, I'm like, you know what? They might take those tag titles away from them. I think he served his punishment on SmackDown, to be honest. So I'm gonna go with the Usos going over 7 points. I'm going. So Matt, who you got?
See, I don't think you can have a guy with a DUI going into Fastlane as champ, you know?
That is true. Oh, shit, that is true.
So I think you got to go Gable and Shelton. I'm probably going to go 7 points on that.
7?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm going with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, and I'm going to go 5 points.
Oh, damn. Dang.
I play it safe, man.
I see that.
Top 10 coming.
All right, so up next.
You know what, Tony? I'm going with 10 points.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
All right.
Making me look like a sucker.
So you went from 5 to 10.
Yes.
All right, what a sucker.
I'm going to.
All right, so up next it is for the Raw Tag Team Championship, Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan versus The Bar. Who goes first? Matt? Was it Matt? Yeah, Matt, you go first. Yeah. So who do you got? 10 points. 10 points.
See, as much as I'd like to see a Bar versus a club match,
true.
I think it's gonna. I don't think they're done with Rollins and Jordan yet. So
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna go with them for 3 points.
3 points?
Is that a 10?
This is a 10-pointer.
Yeah, 3 points.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm not sure.
Matt Nowak has changed. Ocho Perfecto is playing the safe game.
Right?
We've got to do something.
It's been a while. It's been a while since you had the title.
True. All right, Rick, who you got?
I'm going with Seth and Jordan, 10 points.
Dang. 10 points?
Yes, sir.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm going with same thing, Seth and Jordan, but I'm going 6 points. So
okay,
that's where I'm going. All right, for that was messed up. All right, this is for the Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman versus Kane. This is a 10-pointer. Rick, who you got?
Damn.
Right?
Damn, I don't know, because it's like, the thing is, I want to go low. I want to go as low as 1. But the thing is, if I go 1 and I lose, okay, I only lost a point.
Right.
But that means everybody else is probably going to go 10 for Brock. And no. I don't know what to do. I'm going to go with, the thing is, who is Brock going to fight if he loses the belt?
Roman. Watch.
But if he loses the belt, he'll fight. Who is he going to fight?
True.
Fuck it. Brock, 10 points.
Damn, really?
I mean, we're talking. If I listen to Tony Diaz's rumors about how Braun Strowman is going to fight The Miz for the IC title, then I got to go that way. Brock Lesnar, 10 points.
And that's the reason why I'm going with Brock Lesnar, 9 points, because this is what's going to happen, all right? I really think Kane is going to be the fall guy on this one. Brock is going to win. And what's going to happen is, this is my prediction leading into the Royal Rumble match, that Braun Strowman is going to be so pissed off that he's going to put himself in the Royal Rumble match. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, he's going to take out this
Roman.
dude that's lost. No, the dude that's lost so many times.
Who?
What's his name? The guy that has the shirt that he's lost a bunch of times. The redhead. Zack Ryder's
struggling there. There we go.
Zack Ryder's former partner.
Oh, Mojo?
No.
Who?
The guy that's on Raw that's losing. Not Heath Slater. The other guy.
What other guy? You lost me.
You gotta face the facts.
What?
Save me.
Oh no, I'm leaving you to drown on your own, man.
Oh,
Who is it?
well, the guy.
What?
The guy. He's gonna take him out.
Okay. Anyway. I still don't know who he's talking about. But, no, I think that's what's going to end up happening. I think he's going to eliminate Roman, to be honest. And it's going to lead on to the Elimination Chamber. And that's where Roman's going to end up winning that one to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. That's how it's going to go down. So, Kurt Hawkins. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, Trick. What'd you do, look it up?
Yes, I did.
Oh, my God. All right, so that's my prediction. I think that's what's going to end up happening. I think Braun Strowman's going to end up being in there just to throw people out and stuff like that. I don't think he's going to win it, but I think that's what's going to end up happening. All right, Matt, who you got on this one? This is a 10-pointer. Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman versus Kane. And Kane, my bad.
I got something later, but I'll keep that for now. But I reckon Lesnar's going all 10.
Brock Lesnar?
Yeah.
10 points?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. All right, this one's for the SmackDown Championship. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This is a 10-pointer, 2-on-1 handicap match. I go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to stick with AJ. I think I don't see this co-champion thing working, but then again, I think Shane's going to get involved, and then Daniel Bryan's going to get involved, and it could go either way, but Rick, you made up a good point about AJ losing 3 times in this month. They can't punk him out this time. They really can't. So I'm going to go AJ 6 points. But that is subject to change. I might change that before the show. I got to do more research. But I'm going 6 points because, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm going to stick with 6 points. So, Matt, who you got on this one?
I'm going Styles, all 10.
Okay. Wow, 10 points. Okay. Rick.
Yeah, straight.
10 points. The phenomenal one.
Alrighty. Oh, shit. All right, now, the last two. The Women's Royal Rumble match. Guys, this one is going to be a hard one because there's so many participants that's going to be involved in this one. Matt, you have the honors of starting first. Who do you think is going to win on this one?
See, I wish we'd done these predictions weeks ago because I picked Becky from the offset. I reckon she's got such potential, and unlike Bayley, they're kind of keeping her there. They haven't buried her yet, so I reckon she's going for it.
All right. So you're going with Becky?
Yeah, I'm going with Becky.
How many points?
I'm going to go 10 points.
Damn! Wow.
Yeah.
You want that title back, huh? Holy shit.
Holy
wow. Interesting.
Okay.
Rick, who you got on this one?
That was very interesting, but stupid. This is a Royal Rumble. You got a 1 in 30 chance. You go all 10. All right, Jesus. Ronda Rousey, perhaps? Though Ronda Rousey says she's not going to be there. She told TMZ she will not be in the WWE Royal Rumble. But I don't know.
She's not Abu Dhabi or something, I think. So,
yeah, but
apparently, yeah.
That could be all speculation. You know, she could be in London right now. You never know. I'm not going with Ronda Rousey though. I'm going to go. Who would face Charlotte? I don't know. Lana. No, I'm going with. I am going. Oh Jesus! You know what? I'm going with Jesus Christ.
He's not in it.
I'm gonna go with Ronda. I'll say Ronda Rousey.
How many points?
And I'm gonna go 3 points.
Son of a bitch. Was you looking at my paper? Because I was trying to be the only one, but obviously you picked first. I let you go first. But I think Ronda Rousey is going to be the one to win it. and I'm going to go 4 points on this one. Now, my thing is this with Ronda Rousey, because of the fact that they keep pushing Asuka as, the one to... man, this one is a little difficult, especially because they always make a big deal, too, about the Final Four. So you got to think about that. I do think, in my opinion, the Final Four will be Nia Jax, Asuka, and possibly Becky. I can see her being, or Sasha Banks being the Final Four. And then I think the last entrant is going to be Ronda Rousey, and she's just going to go up against those four. I'm going to stick with Rousey. I mean, if she wasn't involved in this or speculations of it, I think I would have went with this one was hard. I probably would have went with Sasha Banks, but I would have bet very lower than what I bet for Rousey. But I'm going to stick with Ronda Rousey being in it for 4 points. I think she's going to win it all. Now the main event, the men's battle royal, Royal Rumble. Sorry. My pick, this one was very, very difficult for me to pick. There was a lot of speculations out that John Cena was going to go over on this one. Yeah, I was like, oh, no, they can't do what they did with Randy Orton. No, God, no. I think this one's probably going to be one of the surprises that I think is going to win. I think my Final Four is going to be Roman. The other one's going to be Shinsuke Nakamura. The other one's going to be Randy Orton. And the other one, I think, is going to be Baron Corbin. So out of those four, I think my pick is going to be Shinsuke Nakamura for 8 points. So I'm going with Shinsuke. Yeah. All right, Matt, who you going for on this one? Main event.
I'm going to sound like I agree with you for everything, but I'm going Nakamura as well.
Really?
Yeah. I do have a worry though that if if Brock loses the title, I don't know, Strowman gets the pin, but Brock's gonna come in at 30 just cause chaos again.
Well, it's true.
I reckon
that's true. Yeah, but you know what?
About Strowman, pretty much just replace Strowman with Lesnar, and that's what I reckon's going down.
True. Well, that's true too, because then if let's just say Braun does win that, then the rematch between Braun and Brock could happen at WrestleMania.
Exactly.
But I'd rather see, in my opinion, I want to see Shinsuke versus AJ at WrestleMania for the belt. So
just as long as Dolph Ziggler doesn't come back. And,
you know what? That was going out too. That was going around saying that he was going to be back and be in the Royal Rumble and possibly win it too. I'm like, oh God, no, they can't do that. Might happen. So you go with Shinsuke. How many points, Matt?
I'm going to go 7.
7 points. All right, Rick. Final pick.
Everybody's picking Shinsuke. Oh, Shinsuke's gonna win. Shinsuke, they treat him like garbage. He ain't winning nothing. It ain't gonna be an old guy. It's gonna be. You ready for this?
Yeah.
It's gonna be, and I'm gonna give you a reason why too. So just hold on to your panties, guys. It's gonna be too sweet because Finn Balor will be winning the 2018 Royal Rumble. Put 5 points on that, Jack. And second of all, the reason why I say this is because Finn Balor's gonna be like, "Well, I've already been the Universal Champion." Blah blah blah. Right? I'm going for the WWE title, bro. He's going to go after AJ Styles. He's going to go over to SmackDown, become a heel, bring the club with him. Then he's going to be the whole thing for the club. AJ versus Finn Balor at WrestleMania. Book it, Dano. He's going to say that he's already been the Universal Champion. That's why he's going to SmackDown and fights AJ. You heard it here first. Rest of POV, 3-time champion, Rick Serrano, the third.
So, yeah, I already was going to go for Finn ages back, but then, I don't know, with Becky, I reckon she's going to win it, so I didn't think they'd give it to 2 Irish people, you know?
That's true.
Listen, I know you guys in the UK, in England, are not big fans of the Irish, but it's okay to have 2 Irish winners. I mean, come on.
Jesus. So this is a pretty interesting scenario we got here because the way I picked that there's no title changes, you guys only went with one title change, which is the tag match. You guys picked Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin to win. So with that being said, we all picked for the both champions to win it. So you might be right, Rick, but me and Matt might be right too. Like because either one of those matches I would still like to see. I would still like to see Shinsuke versus AJ, but I would like to see Finn Balor versus AJ too.
But Tony,
I don't know.
I am the greatest wrestling POV champion of all time.
Who? Oh, Jesus Christ! Put the belt down. All right. So, actually, you know what? My final four. I should have put Finn in there, but I don't know. I'm sticking with Shinsuke though. I'm gonna stick with Shinsuke. The one that's really, I think that's gonna hurt everybody, in my opinion, is the Women's Royal Rumble. I really do. I think because, especially I picked Ronda Rousey, and so did you, Rick. But we went low, so they shouldn't hurt us that bad. Matt went 10.
Oh, no.
That is insane.
I'm going to regret that. I really am going to regret that.
You know what? There's only two ways to look at it, Matt. It was either a smart bet or a really dumb one.
An interesting one.
Well, I just really don't want it to be Rousey. She's done nothing for the division.
And you're absolutely right. And I couldn't agree with you more. But at the same time, it's been going around way too long.
It's Vince's planning.
Yeah. Jesus. So, very interesting pay-per-view. Make sure you tune in on Facebook. Facebook Live. We're going to be on Facebook Live to give out the rest of the numbers. We just need an accurate amount of people to play. So, tell your friends.
Your picks should already be in because on Friday I posted up on our Facebook page the matches for you guys to make your picks.
That's right.
So make sure your picks are in because by 4 o'clock you cannot put in your picks for the Royal Rumble pay-per-view points game.
And that's 4 o'clock Eastern time.
Yes, Matt.
See, we just have one time, you say.
Jesus Christ.
Definitely the last time Matt Nowak will be appearing on the rest of the podcast.
So this, like I said, this is it's at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So like I said, we're gonna go on Facebook Live. We're gonna read off the people playing, and this like I said, I'm just gonna go off of whoever's playing on Facebook, and we're gonna do a number generator, and whatever number you get, that's the number that whoever comes out on that number, that's the person, the secondary person, I should say, that's going to represent you, and just hope that he wins. If you got Kurt Hawkins, I'm sorry, but at the same time,
if you have number 1, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, I know, right? So just think about it. It's a 10-point advantage come WrestleMania, and 10 points can go a long way. You know, it really can. More than 9. That's right. We've been saying it all along. But this is going to be. I think this is going to be a good pay-per-view. We will crown a new one. Our current champ, Adam Monet from Minnesota, has held it for how long? 4 weeks?
5 weeks.
5 weeks. Damn.
But just like his Minnesota Vikings, he will be coming up short.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Really?
So, will we have a new champion? Matt, before we close it out, are you taking it back?
Oh, it's coming over the pond again. It's coming home.
Rick, final thoughts.
My home, Matt Nowak of the 38 Labs means is coming around the waist of the greatest wrestling POV champion, the first ever wrestling POV champion, the first ever two-time wrestling POV champion, and the first ever 3-time, the third wheel, Rick Serrano the third.
With that being said, I think I'm going to take it again. But then again, you know what? Shut up. This is the first time Mimi has not been here and to make her own predictions. So she can be the first woman to hold the WPOV champion. We do have other women that do play. So y'all need to get together and form a little faction there. But anybody could win. This is anybody's game. Period.
Hey, you know what would be a great idea? How about we have my little son Miguelito Play with me.
Oh, shit. With that being said, that's the end of the show. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with all the way from the UK, Matt Nowak. Thanks for joining us, brother.
Farewell.
Alrighty. And the third wheel.
Rick Serrano the third.
And our intern.
Miguel Cole. Adios.
Love, peace, and wrestling. Will we crown a new wrestling POV champion? Tune in next week. We will give you all the details. We'll see you next week.
Good night, everybody!
Goodbye.
Wow. Yeah. So I'm gonna win. So don't forget
Oh,
that, guys.
Jesus. Not happening. I'm taking it back.
Well, I've got all my money on Becky. She loses, I'm screwed.
That's crazy. Yo.
You're gonna hear. No, when Becky Lynch gets eliminated, all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send a video back. You fucked up. You fucked up.
I do have big worries now. As soon as I said that, I was
That
like,
is
no.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like with me and Rick too. You know, we both went Ronda Rousey. If that bitch don't show up, I think we fucked up.
Yeah. But who's your surprise entrance?
Oh, surprise.
Half the women's division.
Ricochet. I think for the men, it's
I heard Ricochet too.
It's too soon. I got Pete Dunne
Ah,
bringing the UK Championship in.
that would be a good surprise entrance.
That would be a great.
But you know what I like though? I
He's
like the
not-
fact that
he's
they
got
didn't.
nothing for takeover, so
That's
I
true.
know he's out there, so makes sense.
But what I liked is that they only advertised. How many guys they advertised?
Oh no, but the New Day, they all said they were going to be the Rumble.
Yeah, they took up
That
3
sucks.
spots right there.
Yep.
Ugh, that's terrible. But I think it's still.
205.
I think it still leaves for about 6 or 7 surprise entrances. But I think Ricochet is one. Pete Dunne would be. He'd definitely get a big pop. Ricochet, I think, would too.
Yeah, Ricochet will go crazy for him.
They
Yeah,
will.
but is he as well known, like, on the mainstream? You know?
That's true too.
Well, once he does his flips and stuff,
Yeah, they'll know who the hell he is after
Yeah,
that.
true.
well, Matt Nowak, thank you, man.
Right?
Appreciate it, man.
Cheers for having me on, man.
It's amazing, man.
And he stays strong, man.
You're great, man.
He hung in
Appreciate
there.
it.
Yeah, cheers, man. I appreciate it, man.